Happy Thursday. We back at it again with another pick video, as we always bring y'all every Thursday, before the games and whatnot, man. Of course, it's your boy Fresh Prince. We got the guy over there, LA Mars. LA, how you feeling today, man?
Man, I feel great, man. I feel great. It's a new day to get better, and then it's a little breezy out here. It's that time of the year, getting close to
Yes,
Turkey Day.
sir.
So
Yeah, you got some nice scenery back there, man. It looks like it's a nice sunny day, but I know it's probably cold as I don't know what
cold,
out there.
cold as a brick out here, man. Cold as a brick, out here by the lake, man.
Yes,
It's crazy,
sir.
crazy work. Shoot, I don't know how Lake Michigan
Yes,
does it,
sir.
bro,
Yes, sir.
but we
Man,
good.
I don't
We
know,
all good out
man.
here.
Those, those people are pretty tough, man. I couldn't do it myself, but yeah, man. With further ado, let's get into these picks really quickly. We got this first game, rivalry game. We got this Thursday night game. We got Pittsburgh going to Cleveland, man. What are your thoughts on this game, Miller?
Ooh, man. Pittsburgh going to Cleveland, dog. Um, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go too in depth with this one. We pretty much know we're almost. I mean, let's see. This is what
Week
halfway
12.
point basically. So
Yep.
we already know what the teams are made of. We know who they are. Um, Cleveland, they're done. They're toast. So there's really no
Over with.
point. Yeah, it's over with. We know
You
we
don't
know who the
believe in
Pittsburgh.
famous Jameis?
I mean, every once in a while you can go like this. Do the whole eating W's. You can do that. For sure. But not at this
Not much of
time,
that
man.
going on this year.
Not much of that going on right now. So got to understand that. And but we do know who the Pittsburgh Steelers are. They are a playoff team. We know that now.
Hmm.
Um, uh, Russell Wilson. I've had my talks with Russell Wilson in the past. I used to talk trash about him a lot. Had to understand that it was the offensive line that was kind of killing him in the past. But now that we see that he's being humbled and given another opportunity, it's different. It's different, and he's with a really good team, and a really good coach, really sound-minded coach, and they know where they're headed to. And he's been on a hot streak as far as making playoff appearances. Why stop now?
Hmm.
And shout out to the brother, your brother too. So feel me. So got to support. But
Hmm.
this is gonna be oh man, I'm just gonna say the score of what I feel. I think it's gonna be 34-10.
Okay,
34-10.
34-10.
Yeah.
34-10.
Actually, actually
Cleveland?
34-14. You thought you was slick. Yeah, no. He thought he was slick,
34-14
y'all.
Cleveland. I got you.
He was slick, y'all. He thought he was slick. 34-14 Pittsburgh, y'all. So let me change that 34-14. I think Cleveland could get two touchdowns. Um, if the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, Cleveland does have a pretty decent defense for sure. But Pittsburgh is on another level right now, especially after that game they played, last week. But I'll still say 34-14. I think they're gonna correct their mistakes as far as like not making what was it, 6 field goals or something like that. They're gonna make sure they get some
Yeah,
tutties on the
man.
board. So
They're
yeah,
good for getting a lot of field goals,
yeah,
unfortunately.
they're
Fortunately
gonna
or
make
unfortunately, I guess it's points.
they're gonna make sure they get tutties on the board this time. So I'm gonna say 34-14. They're gonna wake that up.
Okay, 34-14 Pittsburgh. All right. Yeah, not too much to say about this game. As you alluded to, one team is going to the playoffs. The other team is going to where they usually be at. I feel like around this time of year, not even around this time of year, just in general. Cleveland hasn't been winning that many games in the past couple seasons. They tried the Deshaun Watson thing, it didn't work out. But on the opposite end, the Steelers are kind of peaking right now. They're everything seems to be flowing better, especially the offense, and they're kind of bouncing the quarterback situation pretty good. I feel like they bring in Justin Fields towards the end of the game, to run some time off the clock. So both quarterbacks are playing, but Russ is the
Hmm.
guy. But all that being said, man, I had a closer score. I got 21-17 Pittsburgh winning. I feel like Cleveland's defense is still, pretty good, pretty solid, and they're playing at home. They have something to play for. It's a rivalry game. All that has the makings of a very close game. So, yep, Pittsburgh 21-17 I got. Okay, this next game, I'm going to go ahead and give my score now. because it's going to be a beatdown. You know, KC going to Carolina. I got KC winning 34-7.
Oh man. What was your score again? I'm sorry.
34-7. KC.
Hey, just add 7 to that for me. Add 7 to that for me.
Okay. So you got what is that? 30 or 41. 41-7. KC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got nothing to say, man. Man, Carolina. Oh my lord. Carolina. Really nothing to say about that. So,
Yeah, not much you can say. You know, not much positive things you can say. Anyways, you can say a lot of other things, but not much positive things.
no.
All righty. We got another. Must be the week of rivalry games or division games. We got another good one here. We got Minnesota going to Chicago.
Oh, Minnesota going to Chicago. Okay, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will not be selling any of my Viking stock at all anytime soon. So, uh, I definitely this is going to be a Minnesota win. I do not believe in the Bears until they fire Eberflus, the head coach.
Yeah.
So, until they make that happen, they will continuously still be losing games, and they will lose this one. I don't even, like I said, at this point, this is what is it, NFC North? This is that type of game, and so it doesn't matter. By playing in the cold, it doesn't matter. They can, all these teams can play in that type of atmosphere. But Minnesota will prevail. It'll end up being, I'm gonna say 31-14.
31-14 Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
Whew,
Yes, sir.
high scoring game. Okay. Just like just like you alluded to, changes have to be made in Chicago. A new coach, better offensive line, quarterback needs to get humbled a little bit because he's not looking like the number 1 overall pick. A lot of different things, but they still have that pretty elite defense. So I got Minnesota winning as well, but I got a closer game. I got Minnesota winning 23-20, so by a field goal.
Oh wow! By a field goal. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Feel like these
Jeez.
teams know each other. It's a rivalry matchup. And the Bears, did they win last week? I don't remember. They won last
no.
week. They lost.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I think the next game they lose, they can't afford to lose too many more games or they're going to be completely eliminated from the playoffs. Now it's still a chance, outside chance. It's probably very slim, but I feel like they're going to come to play, especially having to go against their rivals. But it's not going to be enough to take out Justin Jefferson and Sam Darnold and them. So yeah, Minnesota ekes it out.
Back-to-back losses, losing by a field goal. That's what you're calling right now. So
heartbreaking. But hey,
Yeesh.
it be like that sometimes, man. Growing pains, man. They'll come back. Hopefully, come back next year better.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got another game we don't have to talk too much about, in my opinion. Tennessee going to Houston. I'll let you give your take on this one first.
Oh gosh. Whew. See, when we got these type of games, chat, it's just the scores automatically pop up. It's not even like analytics pop up from here. It's really just scores because it's like, man, there's not even no reason to go into this.
It is a division game. It's a division game though.
It is. See, and just because I don't know them and it's a division game, I might call this one a little bit closer.
Yeah.
I think this one will be 28-21.
Okay.
Yeah, 28-21
Houston. Okay.
Houston. Yeah.
Wow. We got similar scores. I got so for me, I got Houston winning 28-20. You got damn near the same score.
Damn near same score, man. Shoot. If we had spreads, man, at one point it's big time.
It is for sure. At one point it would be big time. But yeah, Tennessee is not really going anywhere, doing anything. Houston is going to the playoffs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna be one of the higher seeds, I believe. So not too much to say about there. It's two franchises going in two different directions, so
yes, sir.
Oh, we got another one that's probably that could get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? We got your boy Anthony Richardson. He's at home against Detroit. Your team, your squad, man. Lions
Woo!
going to Indy to take on the Colts.
Let me go ahead and say this one, y'all. Let me go ahead and save y'all the trouble, man. But because I was pretty decent on my pick last week, man, of that route that they did last week on them
Oh
boys.
yeah. You was on the money. Well, what did you say? You were close. And
I
they
was
what they put up 52.
They did, man. They did.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put my chips in again. We're gonna take it to the jackpot today, and we're gonna sit here and say cash in, man. We won't go too high this time, but it's close. It's close. I'm gonna say 41 to 17.
41-17.
Them guys in Detroit, man. Yes, sir.
All right, 41-17. 41-17 Lions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay,
not too
man.
much to say about this one, man.
I was gonna say, don't worry. If you want to put your chips in, man, don't worry, man. We here, man. We here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've already bought into the Lions, since last year, technically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to think of a score. Yeah, this is gonna be a rout, man. Shout out to Anthony Richardson though. He played really well last week. I'll give him that. He came back. The benching seemed like it was good for him.
I would definitely say that. Yeah, I concur with that. Like, what a move. I was very confused though. I was like, man, what's the point of benching him for 2 weeks and you thought you had a chance to make the playoffs, and you're gonna put Joe Flacco in, thinking that was your savior. You should have just left Anthony Richardson in if that was the case.
Yeah,
so,
but
he would have given yourself a better opportunity.
Yeah, that's true. They probably thought they were getting Joe Flacco of last year.
Yeah. Now you just ask yourself out, because now you're not even gonna get to the playoffs. So
I think they still got a shot, outside chance, right? Because did they win last week?
No, they didn't. I mean, no, they didn't win last week. Oh, yes, they did. They did. I'm sorry.
They won last week. Yeah. They won last week in a close game. I think they won by 1 point.
Yeah, by 1 point. I just think there's too many teams right now, and that are going to take those spots. I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible, but I don't see it happening either. But referring to the benching, I feel like it didn't really make sense. But looking back on it, it looked like it was a good move, because I feel like he got a chance to, rest. He was tired. He got a chance to rest, and maybe got humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Ego check. Got to see, watch from the sidelines and see what's going on. And maybe it helped him calm down a little bit, because he came out playing a lot better. And then I know playoffs are still, they're a big thing for any team to make, but I feel as though probably the development of their franchise guy will be, that's going to be the most important thing as far as going forward, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. So hopefully this is launching pad for Anthony Richardson, and he continues this stellar play. That being said, I feel like he's gonna have a decent game. Good game maybe against the Lions, but it's not gonna be enough, man. Too much firepower, too many weapons on offense and defense. So that being said, I got Detroit winning 35-10. So not too far off from what you had, but yeah, this is not gonna be much of a contest. Oh man, we got it. This next game, man. It's like we got New England at Miami. At this point, what are they playing for,
What is with these trash games, bro? Golly. We ain't got much to talk about this week, man. God. Shoot. I don't have much I mean, if you want to sit here and say that there's a talk about teams that could possibly make it or make a run, why not Miami, Why not?
I think they got too many losses. Aren't they like 2-7?
I think no. I think they're 3-7 now, or maybe 3-6. One or the other, something like that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they just won, I think, this previous week. So, but yeah, no, I don't know what his scheduling sucks. But anyways, um, I'm gonna sit here and
Wait. You
say
think Miami has a chance to make the playoffs still?
no. I was like, if there was like a chance, I don't think they can. I'm saying if there was a chance that a team could
Yeah.
just win the rest of the way out, it'd be them.
Mhm.
So, but
Yeah. Because they already played
because
Buffalo twice.
yeah, they played Buffalo twice, and now they're warmed up. They're starting to get warmed up. They're on a wave
Hmm.
now, so it's like why not? So,
Yeah.
but um, with all that being said, I don't see it happening, but they will still get the dub this week.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think it's going to end up being 24-17 Miami.
Okay, cool. I got a similar score too. I got Miami winning. Of course, as you talked about, they look like they kind of turned the corner. It's a little too late, but good momentum for next year.
Hmm.
But I got a similar score too. I got 21-14. We know Miami has that high power offense, but they haven't kicked into what the last gear, whatever you call it. And in
Hmm.
addition to that, it's a rivalry game. In addition to that, New England has a pretty stout defense, so I don't think they put that many points up on the board. But that being said, they're going to score enough to win. And New England's lack of offensive playmakers is really going to hurt them, as it always do. Drake May is continuing to develop pretty well. He got to work on the fumbles, but other than that, he's been playing pretty well. So, but that being said, yeah, I got Miami 21-14. All right, we got another. Like you said, I don't know what is it with the schedule, but our next game is Tampa Bay at the Giants.
Oh my gosh, I'll let you take that one. I'm exhausted now. I'm exhausted at this point. You take that one.
All right, I'm gonna make this pretty quick, man. The Giants are not a good team, like at all. I think is Daniel Jones getting benched or something? I think I heard news of him getting benched. Yeah, they got Tommy DeVito in there. He's probably gonna play slightly better than Daniel Jones, but your ceiling is a lot lower with him at the helm. But that being said, man, Tampa Bay really needs to pick up some wins. So as much as I hate to say it, because they're in our division, I don't want them to win. But they're gonna go to they're gonna go to New York or New Jersey, I guess technically, MetLife Stadium, and get this win, man. Score wise, I say 35-17 Tampa Bay.
Uh, where's this at? Is this in New York?
Yep.
In New York. See, every now and then, everyone, we have to make these decisions with you know, with our minds, not our guts. And that's what Fresh Prince just did, y'all. He made a decision with his mind because he knew, it's the logical sense to make because Tampa Bay is the more superior team. But you know what? I'm gonna rise and stand with this team called the New York Giants for this week.
Okay.
I need y'all. I need y'all. All right. We need y'all to go ahead and do what y'all do, man. Because I feel like you guys have a level
Lose?
of huh?
Lose?
No, 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 no. They gotta win. They gotta win. We gotta get them to
Oh,
win.
you said do what
We
y'all
got
do.
sorry, my bad. My bad. I was trying to think of a motivational speech, but it just really wasn't formulating in my mind. I was really trying, y'all. I couldn't get it, and then it just started
Yeah.
just going downhill. But no,
Nothing to get
like
excited about.
nothing to get excited about. But like what Fresh Prince said, man, thank goodness, the Daniel Jones era in New York is finally over. It is over, y'all. Thank goodness. It
Is
will
it?
not. Yes, he went from the
He got
starting
benched,
QB.
but
No, no, watch this. He went from starting QB all the way to QB4,
dang, I did not know that. Wow.
all the way to QB4. He is done. They're gonna pay him his
Yeah.
money, and they're gonna say "toodaloo, motherfucker." So that's what they're gonna say to him. It's over.
Uh-huh.
So I just feel bad for Drew Lock. I thought Drew Lock was gonna get an opportunity more than Mr. Danny DeVito. So, um, but so anyways, I think it's gonna end up being it's gonna be a low scoring game. I think, you know. I think it's gonna end up being 17-14. Giants.
Okay. Oh, okay. Upset pick. Okay.
Yeah.
So Giants. You said 17-14. Close game. Okay, you got them winning by a field goal. You got
Yep.
some faith in Frank Reynolds, man. Danny DeVito. You got some faith in him.
Got a little bit, man. Got a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
They got to rally together and do something, man, because we can't afford that. Some tension in the NFC South. Can't afford that.
Nah, you're right about that, man. As much as I would love to agree with you, yeah, like I said, I got Tampa Bay. I got them winning 35-17. So not much of a contest.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, speaking of not much of a contest, though, we got another one. Dallas going to Washington. I'll just take this one really quick, man. Not much to say. Cowboys are dumpster fire. You know, coach is probably going to get fired. You got Michael Parsons. You know, taking shots at Mike McCarthy in the media and all that. So they just going nowhere fast. Plus their quarterback Dak is hurt, CD's hurt. You know, they're just going nowhere fast. And on the opposite end, we got the Commanders who are rising and are still surprising some folks and got, you know, my early pick for MVP, which I am stepping off on because he's been not as good the last couple of days for sure. But yeah, I got Washington winning 28-14. What's your take on this game, LA? Another upset?
I have no take on this one, to be honest with you, man. I just have a simple score. It's gonna be 42-14. Yeah, 42-14 Washington. Dallas is trash. Like they're just beyond trash. Like whatever's worse than trash, that's what Dallas is. Like, oh my gosh.
Man.
They're just terrible, man. Like I feel, you know what's gonna suck? Because I think this is gonna happen. Yeah, Jerry Jones is probably gonna end up paying Micah Parsons, but something in me just tells me that this team is so trash that Micah Parsons is just gonna go play for the Eagles.
You think so?
You're like, man, we get mollywopped every single time. Why would I stay here? You want to play for something?
Do the Eagles have the money? Though, is the question.
That is the question. There's a lot of players on that cap space, so I don't know. But
they just added Saquon. You got AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts is getting paid. They got Darius Slay, CJ Gardner Johnson. They got a couple people, Fletcher Cox, a couple people making some big bucks over there. So
yeah, well, he if not there, he's going to go to some contending team.
That would be nice.
Some contending team in the NFC East, probably, just so he can bust their ass.
That'd be nice if he can do that, but I doubt it because I feel like they're gonna throw all the money in the world at him, you know. So he's gonna be like, let me get my money, and then maybe later I'll leave. So might stick it out for one more season.
And just a side note, man, I'm not one to I'm not one to talk down, like this or talk about, but Jerry Jones needs help. Like someone needs to go talk to him. Someone needs to help him understand, yo, this is not whatever you're saying to the media. Like, he's literally the only person, the manager that I know of, who goes into these little press conferences before the players. Like, he thinks he's one of them. I'm like,
yeah,
bro, you're not a part of the team. You're just a manager. You're not even in the games. What are you talking about? And then
he's the owner, though. He owns the team. I was gonna say owns everybody. No, but owns the team. So he feels like he can technically do whatever he wants. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I tell you what. I wish he paid me to be on one of those radio host shows after his. I'll light his ass up, man. Coming out here and being like, oh well, I'll just get somebody else. Well, go ahead, find somebody else. Trash ass owner. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get my licks out on you. I'm gonna get the belt out and whip your ass. Let you know, hey, your team sucks. You made these bad moves. You said this. You said you had the exact same team, and you believe you was a Super Bowl team. After the past 3 years, you guys were 12, the same record, I think, 12-6 or 12 and something, the same record for the past 3 seasons, and you thought you was nice? Come on now. And then I'm sorry to go on a rant like this, but then you could have got the running back that you asked for. You could have
that
got
you
the running back
needed.
that you needed, and he wanted to be, he wanted to be with you guys. His home is
Hmm.
in Dallas,
Hmm.
so make it make sense. But anyways, I'll get off my soapbox for that. Like someone needs to talk to him, tell him to just change over the powers and whatnot. And I'm all in for since this campaign season. I'm gonna put my vote in for Deion Sanders as head coach for the next season. So
Okay. Okay. I would like to see. That's not gonna work though. If Jerry's there, it's not gonna work.
he the only person that
That's
can
why.
push him around. The only person that can push him around is Deion.
Nah, I think they're gonna class too much because they were saying it was Belichick. That was an option too, but I don't know. I mean, he played for Jerry Jones before, but I feel like it would have to be Jerry would have to he would have to leave his ego at the door.
Yes, yes.
So, we've seen in the past that is impossible for him to do. So maybe he does it, you know what I'm saying, and for the betterment of his team, but I doubt it.
They better not draft Shador. They better not. If that's the case, if they do, it's
I,
over. It's over.
yeah, I don't think they're gonna draft. I mean, they could. They're a bad team, but I don't know if they draft Shador, then what do you do with Dak?
Oh, I've sold my stock on Dak Prescott for a long time now.
Yeah,
Ever since our
same
ever since
here.
our good old ever since our good old time in Florida, I've sold my stock on him.
Man, same here, but he just got paid, so
True that. True that. Yeah.
maybe they'll
Shit.
do, if they do draft a quarterback, just have him playing back because Dak really can't say anything. They paid him already, so
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want, if they put him on the bench, hey, he's getting what? How many? Like 160 million, whatever. How many millions he's getting to sit on a bench and not even have to work like that? Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, but all right, we got another game. The matchup could be good, but it's just these teams are kind of bland to me, you know, especially this first team. I'm kind of upset they gave us a beat down last week, as far as the Falcons or whatever. But yeah, we got Denver at Vegas.
Oh my gosh. Um, dare I say this? Um, that quarterback out of Denver, man. If it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, he could possibly be the rookie of the year.
For sure.
He could
He's
possibly
been
make
under the radar and he's been playing well.
He's been playing very well. So, I mean, wow. So, and they're playing Vegas,
They're playing in
at
Vegas.
in Vegas. So, you
Mhm.
know, I want to say that Vegas is gonna do something, but it's like, yo, every week. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired of like going every week, seeing the same, or not even the same thing, seeing a different quarterback under center. I'm like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
it's just weird. Make up your mind, you know. So, um, I'm gonna sit here and say Denver's gonna eke this win out. Um, it's gonna be 21-14. We're gonna eke it out.
Okay.
So yeah.
21-14 Denver. Okay. So in a kind of close game. Um yeah, I got a similar type score. Not too much to say about this game. I got Denver winning 30-6 actually. So
Denver winning what?
more of a blowout. 30 Denver winning 30-6. I
You
don't
just had
trust
to put you just had to put that same score like us, didn't you? You just had to.
nah,
That
no, it wasn't like us. Well, ours is worse. They had 38, right?
think so.
Yeah,
PTSD
ours
for
is
me, y'all.
worse. Ours is
PTSD.
worse. Yeah, I put the 6 down because I don't think Vegas is going to be able to score a touchdown, but they're probably going to get 2 field goals. So,
That
all right,
hurts.
cool. Yeah, that was a tough one last week, man. We got the bye week, so hopefully players rest up and get ready for this stretch of games we got to win. So,
And we had a bye week
but
too. Oh my gosh, man. Man, all we had to
yeah,
do was get a win off of a bye week, and we could just sit
yeah,
pretty and chill and just laugh at everybody else. Now we got to sit here and
yeah,
worry about what the heck's about to happen.
exactly. Now we have to win a lot of the games that's left. At least
Yes,
three out of five at least for sure.
at
But we play
least.
Carolina, so wait, no,
Yeah,
we play Carolina one more time, so that's a win right there.
and I think we play Carolina at home, so that's an automatic win. That's an automatic win.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
win right there for sure.
yeah.
But we actually have a good game coming up next, man. We got San Francisco going to Green Bay in the I want to say a playoff rematch, but not last year. I just know they play a lot in the playoffs, like over the
Of the
years.
course of time. Yeah.
What's your take on this game, man? We finally got a good one.
Finally got a good one. Um, you know, I'm gonna sit here and say, even though I believe it's gonna be a good one, I'm close. I'm really close to selling my 49er stock. I'm close
Oh yeah,
because I don't know how you allow Geno Smith to win the game like that. Like he's slow. Like how did you not catch him? Like what the heck?
yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna sit here and say the Green Bay Packers are gonna win this one.
hmm
As I stated before, that's probably the best, or as we've stated before, not just myself. I think that is the best conference in the league. So,
Yep.
our best division, my bad, the best division in the league.
Best division.
So,
Yep.
yeah, so I think, there's no let up right now. You can't lose any type of ground. So I think they're going to come in and handle business. Well, not handle business. Let's not say handle business. I apologize. Let's not say that. It's going to be a dogfight, actually, just because San Fran can't afford to, you know, I think they're the last in their own division. I think so.
Yeah.
And
If they
that's
are, it's
saying,
probably by a game or so because they're. I know they were all like around the 5-6 records or whatever.
yeah,
They were all like
yeah.
a game or two apart.
The only one that's above is which is pretty cool is the Arizona
Arizona, right?
Cardinals. Yeah, the
hmm
Arizona. So pretty cool. Um, but yeah, so this is going to be a really tight game. But I think at the end of it all, I think Green Bay's going to just do their thing and get the dub. I'm going to sit here and say it's going to be 28-27.
Okay, so 1 point game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
28-27 Green Bay.
Um. Okay. 28-27 Green Bay. Okay. So this is gonna be a pretty good game. Should be. San Francisco is probably gonna have some trouble traveling up there to Lambeau Field. It's gonna be cold and whatnot. But that being said, man, even though they lost last week, I still have faith, a little bit of faith in this 49ers team. And I feel like they're gonna go and steal one in Lambeau. Think they're gonna win score 24-20 San Francisco. They really need this game to keep pace in that division. Not to say Green Bay doesn't need it as well, but their record is a lot better than San Francisco. So, their playoff window is a lot more wide open. So, yeah, I think Christian McCaffrey has a great game against that Packers defense, and they pull out the win. But speaking of those two teams, man. Speaking of Arizona and Seattle, we got Arizona going to Seattle to play in this NFC West matchup.
Oh,
hmm This is our
ooh.
Sunday night game.
This is a
No,
Sunday
no, no,
night
it's not
game?
Sunday. I'm sorry. This is the last 4 o'clock game. So 4:25.
Man, Fresh Prince playing me out here, y'all. He playing me, y'all. He got me last week, y'all. I sat there and
We not.
discussed.
We got a good Sunday night game. I can say that for sure.
I sat there and discussed last week or this past weekend, y'all. I sat there at the TV for a little bit. Like I watched it for a little bit, and I was like, I can't believe this is what I was sitting here waiting on. Crazy, crazy work, y'all. Crazy work.
Yeah.
Um, but no, this game's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty intense, because this is a divisional game. Um,
hmm
and I, hopefully, I don't know all the ins and outs of it. Hopefully, DK Metcalf is close to making his return, or if he's not already back.
hmm
Um, so hopefully, Gino can get another weapon under his belt. But Kyler Murray is definitely starting to come into form of what he used to be as almost a MVP type quarterback. So he's getting back to that form. He's got a new weapon that he's utilizing more and more each week. Marvin Harrison Jr. And got the running back. I think Connor, if I'm not mistaken. So they got a pretty good,
Mm-hmm.
decent team. Defense is holding weight, right now. With all that being said, um, I'm gonna stick it out, man. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna say Arizona gonna get the dub this weekend, just because of the simple fact of this should be a back-to-back loss type of week for Seattle. They should not even have won last week. So I think they should have. I personally think Seattle should not even be in the picture right now because they're just getting these lucky ass wins.
Mm-hmm.
Like dating not even to be a homer here, but dating all the way back to us and getting the dub over us. They should not have won that. Like they shouldn't even been a thought of So now they're getting these little lucky ass wins. But as everyone says, you play to win the game. So
Luck
um,
is a skill too.
luck is a skill too. Boy, I tell you what, man, rabbit's foot's out here, man. Rabbit's foot's. So
Lucky rabbit foots. Not
lucky rabbit's foot.
the few, one for a couple of them for that team for sure.
Yes, yes. But I'm gonna sit here and say 28. Actually, no, 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 no. I'm gonna say 31. I'm gonna say 31-24. Arizona.
Okay. All righty. Once again, we agree, man. I got Arizona winning this game. Score of 21-17. A little closer affair, as you alluded to, for sure. James Conner, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kyler Murray is rounding into form. Their offense just looks pretty smooth for sure. And as we talked about, Seattle has been eking out these wins, man. This is where their luck runs out, unfortunately, because Cardinals is just a better team. In my opinion, it's just a better team. They're going to go in there, handle business, and get a little bit of space in the division, you know. So, yep, 21-17 Cardinals. Okay, now it's our Sunday night game. But this time, yeah, we got a real good one. We got Philly going to LA to take on the Rams. What's your take on this game?
Ooh, Philly to take on the Rams. Man, I'm gonna look. I feel like after that, Philly is on a tear, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Philly's on a tear. Philly is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to sit here and say Philly's playing angry football. They're playing pissed off football. They're playing something like, oh, well, now we're getting healthy. Now we're gonna show you. Now we're gonna bust all y'all up in this, that, and third. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they're killing teams. I mean, killing them. And now Jalen Hurts is taking care of the football a lot better now. So that's another good thing that's going on right now. Um,
Yep.
that man Saquon, there's really nothing to say about him. He's just the best weapons of best weapons out there as far as in the league. Probably second to I would say second to Derrick Henry, but he's an insane playmaker. Um, then you got my boy, man. Just can't go against my boy, man. My boy, man, down there in UGA, man. He's a champion. He already been there, so he already knows what to do.
Go ahead and pick the upset play.
Hmm?
I said, go ahead and pick the upset play.
And this is in LA, isn't it?
Yep. We got
Damn.
Philly traveling across the country.
Put it down on a marker, y'all. If there's a button right here, y'all. If there was a button right here, put me down on the marker, man. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with the Rams, man. Rams gonna
Okay.
go in there. Not even gonna go in there. They're gonna be having a good home cooking meal, just eating good in the neighborhood. They're feeling the warmth and the vibes of LA. Excuse me. Man. That's Snoop over there. He's smoking, y'all. Man.
Nah, it's just gonna take. You couldn't even believe it. You couldn't even believe the Rams go for this off.
I'm actually scared, y'all.
That's where the
scared,
confidence
y'all.
was for y'all.
I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared because if I make this take and the Eagles just gonna round the house, kick them, and just kill them, y'all. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. I'm gonna say Rams 24-21.
Okay, 24-21 Rams. All right. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and say I got Philly 35-28. Like you said, this Philly team has been on a tear, man. The Rams has been rounding into form. They've been looking kind of better as far as just getting everything clicking, and they look prime for a run. But that being said, man, that man Saquon has been going crazy. Jalen Hurts with the push tushes, whatever they call it, with those rushing touchdowns, it's just unstoppable. That's just like probably the most unstoppable play in all of football for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I think Philly's offense is just outscore uh the Rams offense. It's gonna be a shootout, but Philly has the more they're more consistent at scoring
Mhm.
as far as scoring touchdowns and stuff like that. So yep, I got Philly 35-28. So that was a Sunday night game. We got a pretty good one for this Monday night game, for our last game. We got Baltimore going to LA again to take on the Chargers in a Monday night matchup. What's your take on this game, LA?
It's time for MVP. Let's go. MVP, baby. Let's go. Man. I'm gonna sit here, and even though I feel like Lamar might have lost his chance of getting MVP, not gonna lie, he may have. I don't think he did, but he may have, just because of that game last week and freaking Josh Allen. Oh my gosh! Hey, y'all! Just want to let y'all know I was pretty good on that upset. Pretty good on that
Yeah, that
upset,
was a good. That
guys.
was a good call. That was a great call. That was a
but
great
uh,
call.
but but anyway, y'all. Anyways, um, Lamar and that team just has to wake up like now. If anything, they have to wake up now. And but it's going to be a tough game. This is not easy. This week is not going to be an easy game at all because the Chargers are. I mean, if someone could fact check me or correct me on this, the Chargers are hot. I mean, they're hot.
Yeah.
They're clicking and they're playing for their coach and they're just feeling the vibes right now. It's just man, Justin Herbert is that guy. I mean, he is man. Yeah, all we've asked for
Mhm.
this team is to have a coach that could be, invested into Justin Herbert because he has an arm, and now he's got it, and this team is flowing. I mean, flowing. And shout out to J.K. Dobbins. I mean, J.K. Dobbins is ready. He is for a revenge game, ready for a revenge game on this as well. So
Mm.
this is going to be a
Oh yeah, I
crazy
forget he used to
matchup.
play for Baltimore. That's right.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a crazy matchup here, y'all. And oh my bad, sorry. And last but not least, Battle of the Brothers. Battle of the Brothers, man.
Mm.
Battle of the Brothers. The battle of the head coaches, man. You gotta get your popcorn ready for this one.
Oh
So
yeah. Yep.
I'm I'm gonna with all that being said though, I'm gonna sit here and say it's another game in LA. So um I'm gonna sit here and say Lamar's gonna put on a show. It's gonna end up being 35-28, Baltimore.
Okay. So Baltimore 35-28. Okay. Yeah. I got a similar score for sure. Just like you said, this is gonna be a hell of a matchup. We got two teams that are pretty hot and at the top of their conference, basically, playing each other. I don't think they play too often, so this it's gonna be a tough game for sure. And it's gonna be kind of high scoring, but I'm putting my faith in the Ravens and Lamar Jackson for sure. I got Baltimore winning 27-21.
Say less, say less. Pretty
Yeah.
good week right there. Pretty good week.
Yeah, what a great way to end off the week, man. Started kind of weak. Well, no, it started kind of weak with the games, but the last two for sure, they're gonna be really good ones for sure. They're gonna be great games. So kind of salvage the week. Don't you think?
We started off going to drive through eating checkers, and now finish off
we
eating at Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
nah, we can't, man. Cheesecake Factory is not that luxurious no more, apparently. So you talking about Benihana's now, I guess.
Hey, listen, y'all, listen. Shout out to what? Shay Shay, man. $300 budget on me. $300 budget on me, y'all. That's the max. That's it. $300
Yeah.
budget on me. Anything higher than that, you can go on. You can go on, Shawty. You can go
Anything
on,
higher than
Shawty.
that, you can just go get it yourself.
Go get it yourself, Shawty.
Man,
Yes,
so
sir.
that's all we got for you guys this week, man. Yeah, campaign season, and we out of here, and we'll catch you on the next one.
You already know. Yes, sir.